Hello, everyone, and welcome to the March 2025 edition of HRS Presents. I'm Reggie Robinson. March is Problem Gambling Awareness Month, a nationwide grassroots campaign that seeks to increase public awareness of problem gambling and promote prevention, treatment, and recovery services. The 2025 Problem Gambling Awareness Month theme, Seeking Understanding, focuses on increasing awareness of problem gambling as a serious but often misunderstood mental health condition. By fostering a deeper understanding of the issue, we can encourage empathy, reduce barriers to treatment, and provide support to those affected by gambling-related harm. So, what is problem gambling? Gambling is defined as risking something of value on an uncertain outcome. With this definition in mind, it becomes clear that there are many forms of gambling available that aren't traditionally recognized as such. For instance, bingo, video game loot boxes, and stock market speculation. And then, of course, there are the numerous other types of gambling, like card games, horse racing, casinos, and the lottery. With the recent legalization of sports betting, there are now multiple avenues for Ohioans to gamble. Therein lies the problem. While experts in the field of problem gambling see occasional wagering as low risk for most people, they caution that it can get out of control for some. Problem gambling, sometimes referred to as gambling addiction or gambling disorder, is gambling behavior that is damaging to a person or their family, often disrupting their daily life and career. Anyone who gambles can be at risk for developing a gambling problem. Gambling disorder is a recognized mental health diagnosis. An estimated 2.5 million U.S. adults meet the criteria for severe gambling problems in a given year. Another 5 to 8 million meet one or more of the criteria for gambling disorder and are experiencing problems due to their gambling behavior. It should be noted that young people are estimated to be at 3 times higher risk for problem gambling than adults. The National Council on Problem Gambling estimates that the annual national social cost of problem gambling is $14 billion. These costs include job loss, bankruptcy, gambling-related healthcare spending, and other consequences. One reason for this is that many people don't realize the odds are almost always against the bettor. For instance, did you know that you are more likely to be struck by lightning than to win the lottery jackpot? 250 times more likely. And the odds of winning the top prize at maximum coin play on a slot machine range from 1 in 4,096 to over 1 in 33 million. That's why they say the house always wins. So it's recommended that you make a plan to limit your risk if you choose to gamble. More on that later. What are some warning signs of a gambling problem? Thinking about gambling all the time. Feeling the need to bet more money and more often. Continuing gambling to try to win your money back or chasing losses. Feeling restless or irritable when trying to stop or cut down. Gambling despite negative consequences. And in extreme cases, problem gambling can cause bankruptcy, legal problems, job loss, family harm, and thinking about suicide. Fortunately, Ohio has numerous resources to assist problem gamblers as well as those affected by another's problem gambling. The Ohio Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, or Ohio MOS, provides funding for problem gambling treatment and prevention. The Problem Gambling Network of Ohio is also a resource for information and assistance. And the National Council on Problem Gambling is yet another organization that problem gamblers and those affected by problem gambling can turn to. The Ohio Lottery and Ohio for Responsible Gaming also advise pause before you play, a campaign designed to encourage Ohioans to take a moment before placing a bet to pause, consider the risks, and set limits. The number for the Ohio Problem Gambling Helpline is 1-800-589-9966. National resources are also available at 1-800-GAMBLER. Where else can you find help if you or someone you know has a problem with gambling? Well, you should know that Health Recovery Services provides prevention, screening, and treatment services for problem gambling. Our evidence-based prevention programs are available to your school or community group by contacting us at www.hrs.org or calling 740-592-6724. Screening and treatment can be accessed at 740-592-6720. By the way, if you haven't visited our website lately, check us out for more information on the services we provide to Southeastern Ohio, including residential treatment at our Bassett House Adolescent Treatment Facility and the Rural Women's Recovery Program, or RWRP. Both programs have been recognized for decades as leaders in innovative best practices for treatment of substance use disorders. Health Recovery Services also provides outpatient behavioral health clinics in Athens, Hocking, Benton, Gallia, Jackson, and Meigs counties, offering comprehensive mental health services, including all forms of medication-assisted treatment. Well, that's about it for this edition of HRS Presents. We hope you found this information helpful. One final reminder, don't let problem gambling shatter your life. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for calling the National Problem Gambling Helpline. How can I help?
Hey folks, it's game day, and the betting's gonna be intense, Drew.
You said it, Dave. And if you bet on sports, make sure to pause before you play and set limits for the big day.
Learn more at pausebeforeyouplay.org.